American Airlines emergency line. Please state your emergency.
The cockpit's not answering. Somebody's stabbed in business class. And I think there's mates that we can't breathe. I don't know. I think we're getting hijacked.
It was as though day turned to night. I'm sure you've heard the description already. It was unbelievable, like a war zone.
On a sunny morning in September 2001, the world was forever changed. But do we really know the full story behind the tragic events of 9/11? So much has changed since that fateful day. Today we are going to dive deep into the events of that historic day and explore the impact it had on the world. Get ready for a journey through time as we uncover the true story of 9/11 and its lasting effects. The day
That looks like a second plane.
Oh, there's another one. Another plane just hit. Right. Oh my gosh. Another plane has just hit. It hit another building. Flew right into the middle of it.
A day that will always be etched in our collective memory. Today, we are tackling a topic that continues to shape our world today, 9/11. This day marked a turning point in history, not only for the United States but for the entire globe. Uncover lesser-known facts, and shed light on the impact it had on global politics, security, and society as a whole. Understanding the events of 9/11 is crucial to comprehend the world we live in today. So, let's delve into the details and explore why this topic is so important. As we embark on this journey, let's transport ourselves back to the year 2001. The world was a different place, and New York City stood tall with its iconic Twin Towers, a symbol of American resilience and economic power. It was a beautiful September morning when the world witnessed a series of devastating attacks that changed everything.
When the plane hit, I got blown out of my shoes, and I hit the marble wall in front of me with my upper body. And then my strong will or my obstinance kicked in. I'm like, oh, no way. I am not orphaning my kids in this building. I am getting out of here.
Little did anyone know that this symbol would tragically crumble before our very eyes. The rise of Al-Qaeda. To truly understand the 9/11 incident, we must first delve into the origins of the terrorist group responsible for it, Al-Qaeda. Explore the rise of this extremist organization and its leader, Osama bin Laden, as they sought to challenge Western dominance. One of the most shocking aspects of 9/11 was the failure of intelligence agencies to prevent the attacks.
What would you have done on September the 12th, 2001? What would you have done if you'd been president?
What would I have done?
Yeah.
I would have done a legitimate investigation to find out what exactly happened on 9/11.
Uncover the lapses and missed opportunities that allowed the terrorists to slip through the cracks, leaving us all vulnerable and questioning our security mechanisms.
Everybody was jumping. It was crazy.
The hijackings.
The cockpit's not answering. Somebody's stabbed in business class. And I think there's mates that we can't breathe. I don't know. I think we're getting hijacked.
We have some planes. Just stay quiet and you'll be okay. We're returning to the airport.
The morning of September 11, 2001, started like any other day for those aboard 4 innocent flights. Dive into the details of how these hijackings took place, the struggle of the passengers, and the courageous acts that unfolded amidst a climate of pure chaos and terror. The collapse. On that fateful day, 4 coordinated terrorist attacks shook the world. American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175 crashed into the Twin Towers of the World Trade Center in New York City.
You saw a plane?
Yes, I just saw a plane go into the building.
Why do you say that was definitely on purpose?
Because it just flew straight into
American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia, and United Airlines Flight 93 crashed into a field in Pennsylvania. We'll delve into the details of each attack, the hijackers, and the immediate aftermath. The world stood still as the Twin Towers, powerful symbols of freedom and prosperity, crumbled to the ground. Explore the shocking details of the collapse, the bravery of the first responders, and the immediate aftermath that left a city and its people utterly devastated. The impact of 9/11 was not just limited to buildings and infrastructure. Thousands of innocent lives were lost that day, and countless others were deeply affected. We'll share heart-wrenching stories of heroism, survival, and the devastating loss experienced by families and communities.
Did you see people bleeding, and what did you see?
Oh, everybody could see. You want blood? Here's blood. Everybody's bleeding. People are laying all over the floor. It's horrible.
In the aftermath of 9/11, the United States underwent a significant overhaul of its security and intelligence systems. We'll discuss the creation of the Department of Homeland Security, the introduction of the USA Patriot Act, and the increased emphasis on counterterrorism efforts. Conspiracy theories. Even after 2 decades, numerous conspiracy theories continue to circulate regarding the 9/11 incident. We will examine some of the most persistent claims, dissecting the evidence and separating fact from fiction to shed light on the truth behind these controversies. 9/11 brought about profound cultural shifts, including changes in media coverage, public perception, and social dynamics. We'll explore the rise of Islamophobia, the impact on the Muslim community, and the ways in which the events of 9/11 continue to shape our society today. Global impact. The attacks on September 11 sent shockwaves throughout the world, leading to a global response. Countries came together to condemn the acts and stand in solidarity with the United States. We'll explore the immediate international response, the formation of the War on Terror, and the long-term implications on foreign policy. The ripple effects of 9/11 were felt far beyond the shores of the United States. Uncover the geopolitical consequences, the subsequent wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, and the transformation of counterterrorism efforts worldwide as governments grappled with the new face of terrorism. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Let's spread awareness and understanding about the events of 9/11 and its enduring impact. And if you have any personal stories or experiences related to 9/11, we would love to hear them in the comments below. Together, we can ensure that the lessons and memories of 9/11 are never forgotten. As we wrap up today's video, let's remember the lives lost on that tragic day and honor the resilience of those who survived.
And I found out later on her name was Debbie. And I remember going to the hospital to go see her. And they walked us over to her room, and she was still intubated at the time, but she was sitting up and conscious, and she's looking at us, and you see her moving her hand, and she's like, it's them, it's them.
9/11 changed the world in ways we couldn't have imagined, and it is our responsibility to ensure that we learn from the past to create a better future. Let us remember the lives lost on that fateful day, the heroes who emerged amidst the chaos, and the resilience of a nation that refused to be defeated. May we never forget the lessons learned from the 9/11 incident and strive to build a world where such atrocities are mere lessons of history. Thank you for joining me on this emotional and eye-opening exploration of the 9/11 incident. Stay tuned for more in-depth documentaries that bring hidden stories to light and challenge our understanding of the world we live in. Remember, in the face of darkness, we must always seek the truth.